Just want a hard cut to me running it and slapping Ashton across the face.
Please do.
Okay. Hey, everybody. It is Monday, which means D&D. It's where we play Dungeons and Dragons online with each other, and we're playing Curse of Strahd currently. And I think it's
Is that what
cool.
we're doing?
I am Brian. I play your DM, and pretty much everybody on stream that's not, these 6 people. Outside of that, we also have the crew.
Oh boy. Hi, my name is Ashton, and I play Fjorstein Bitterbot in the Human Fighter. Oh boy.
I will never not like that name.
Yeah, I know. Every time it makes me happy.
My name is Andrew. I play Sankla Gassan Bretwall, the Human Warlock.
Hey folks, name's Blake, and I play the very lovable Rinray Solace, a Shadow Druid Tiefling.
Hi, I am Megan. I play Luna Crystalwood, the Halfling Cleric.
Good evening, I'm Wallace, and I play Lee Shanadel, the Wood Elf Ranger and Monster Hunter.
Okay, I'm Cassie, and I play Mira Crystalwood, the Halfling Paladin of Athena.
And I am,
You've
of
already
course,
met Dina?
Brian.
am Brian. And I'm your DM.
Dude, I feel like that was sad, but I'd be having to just...
I get first and last billing because I don't know what's better.
Fair.
It's like, it's always that, like, the first person is, like, the main star, but at the end it's like that, like...
Special guests?
No, it's like that, like, that one character that actually has his character name on it. It's like, Brian Cowan as the DM.
Right.
Also featuring Brian Cowan
Yes.
as the DM.
I feel like I might need to have the special guest tag as well.
You're not a special guest.
I am always special.
More like unwelcome.
Oh.
Oh. You can't do shit because I'm in the basement.
Rocks fall.
Oh.
And everybody.
You're camping in front of a bunch of rocks? Oh, they all fell on top of you perfectly.
What about only half our party?
Just Luna, though. It's
Is
a
my
Luna-shaped
sword
rock.
stronger?
Oh no, you were giving him some stuff earlier.
Anyways, last week, our...
Wait,
party had-
before we start last week's stuff.
Yes.
We have our winner for our St. Patrick's Day dice giveaway.
Dice giveaway!
It is Privian. I will be DMing you and posting something on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You deserved it. We got more of these fun things to come down the pipes later. But coming back to it, last week, our adventurers had made their way to the ruins of the city of Burez. A city that had been lost long ago in a great flood. Being the place that an evil witch lived, named Baba Lasaga, who had been sending her scarecrows towards the Wizards of the Vine winery, always tongue twister, and had also stolen one of their magic gems they require to grow grapes in this land of nothing. Having made their way there, you guys ran full tilt into this encounter and happened to survive despite almost... you guys juggled the line of life and death quite a bit. Luckily, a few key moments from their cleric kept them up in fighting until eventually the final blow was landed and Baba Lasaga fell from her flying skull to the ground. With that, the party entered the creeping hut, still currently was down, but was still on its last legs, and removed the gem, keep giving it life, and acquiring it for the people at the Wizards of the Wine. And with that, they decided to take themselves to the ring of stones that they had spoken to a young were-raven to get some rest after a desperate fight. And that's where we left off, as you guys had walked across the river with the aid of Renere's water walk ability. And leave it to you.
Okay. Soon as Lee crosses the river, she is going to remember something. Mira, may I borrow that axe again?
Why did you give it to me if you always want it?
Because you wanted it. I only need to borrow it for a moment.
So you said last time. But you can have it. You know what? Just keep it. It's okay.
We'll share it. Alright, so Lee
Okay.
is going to take the axe, sling it over her shoulder, and walk back across the river.
Okay.
Over... She's looking for Baba Lysaga's corpse.
Yeah, as you head over, you do find it. It's starting to... it's very much, like, disintegrating. Like, years of decay are happening to this body at a ridiculous rate.
Okay. Well, this helps, but job's a job. Lee's going to take the axe, and she's going to decapitate the corpse.
Yeah. So as you do, the skin starts just peeling away from the face. Yeah. This axe goes right through, severs the spine.
Okay. Yeah, Lee's going to grab the head by the hair. Does it fall away, or...
It literally, like, disintegrates in your hands.
Well,
You have the idea that this woman was ancient and in some way keeping herself alive. With her no longer carrying life, a lot of what time should have done is happening now.
okay, well, that's done then. Lee's going to look at the axe again and head back out across the river to rejoin the others. She'll hand the axe back to Mira.
Oh no, it's your turn. You might as well keep it for the whole day.
Okay, but I only needed it for 2 things.
And I needed it for 0 today, so today is your day.
Okay, fair enough.
Question. We crossed the river, though, and the horse and buggy are still on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck is-
Maybe we can cast on the horse.
I don't know about
I was
that.
about to say, can I technically cast on the horse?
Yes.
But not the buggy.
The buggy is the buggy.
There's stuff we have to keep. We have to protect the buggy because we have the line in the buggy. Just throwing it out there.
We can carry the line. How big is it? Is it a whole cask?
I would imagine so.
Maybe.
That's pretty heavy.
You know, we can walk on water. We can bring the cask because that's important, and we can bring the horse with us.
Very well.
Or we could just sleep at the thing. Like
Who's
at
up
the
for-
with the horse.
I can stay over with the horse. That's fine.
No.
Can't have anybody
Okay.
staying by themselves.
Well then,
Indeed.
somebody come with
Well,
me.
I will help you carry the cask over then,
Okay.
and we can lead Penelope over here.
All right.
So another casting of Water Walk. How
For the
many?
horse.
How
I
many
guess-
people can you cast then?
I believe I can get up to 8 willing creatures.
If that's the case, you're good. You're fine.
Okay.
Let me just make sure. Up to 10 willing creatures.
So you're fine.
It's a lot
Is
of
the
creatures.
horse willing?
Of course.
Roll a animal handling check for Penelope.
Ooh.
Would it be on me or on...
Her.
If you are.
Animal handling. 17.
Okay. So as you get across, Penelope doesn't understand what's happening. You start walking her to the water. She's a little bit nervous that you're walking her to the water.
I'm gonna talk her through and be like, you're gonna stand on it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna,
As you take the time, she starts. The moment her foot touches the water, it doesn't go in. She freaks out. But you are able to calm her and keep her relaxed as she slowly. And she is like, almost like she's on ice. She's like,
Bambi.
Bambi on ice. She's like not having this. She's not enjoying this at all. The water moving under her hooves, and it takes you a good amount of time, but you get Penelope across the road. You guys are gonna have to do it in chunks. You're gonna have to leave Penelope over there and then go get the cask, because she's gonna require all your attention.
That's okay.
So let's get a strength check with advantage from Feuerstein.
With advantage, that is 26.
You guys easily carry this cask across the water. Lee is like, at this point, Lee is like holding on to it, realizing that Feuerstein is carrying it and almost her.
You sure you need my help with this, Feuerstein?
You're doing a great job. Thanks.
Very well.
You're really helping.
Over that, you guys are able to get everything you want across the water. The cart does remain on the other side.
I mean, we can't bring the whole cart, so, that's okay.
Well, we have the important thing with us, so.
Okay. What are we doing over here?
We're gonna rest.
Oh. Good.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little worse for wear. I imagine the others as well.
Yeah, hasn't been the most fun day, has it?
We're doing good things, though.
See, and you were so hesitant on coming here.
I still would like to leave, but, I'm not leaving without my buddies, my friends.
Yeah, well, you'll get your wish on the morrow.
Okay, we have to figure out who's being on watch again. I know there was a certain science to it. I need to write this down or something.
It's not important. Whoever wants to watch can watch.
Well, I will trance for 4 hours. When I awaken from my trance, Luna, would you like to go on watch with me?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll take first.
Who wants to be on watch with me?
I'll join you.
Oh, you don't have to.
No, I'll join you.
Everyone just wants to talk to Luna.
Stop
That's
it.
cool.
Oh, we're gonna have a chat, Mira. It's just you and I.
Fine, whatever.
Oh, fine. Maybe we won't chat then.
This is like, whatever.
And whoever takes last watch, I will assist.
Suppose
I will
it's
be
you and me
awake.
like old times, Rena Ray.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan, the brain. Sorry, go ahead. Alright, yeah, so,
Right.
are you guys starting watches immediately? Talking around the fire?
Rin Ray probably wander off to the edge of the stone circle and just kind of start keeping an eye.
Yeah.
Setting up my rain avoider.
Yeah.
Bunkering down, reading a book, and then probably going to sleep for a bit.
Alright.
Lee is leaning with her back, or sitting with her back against one of the stones, and is pretty much dropped immediately into a trance. She's probably drooling a little. She's exhausted.
Did you just slump down against a random one?
Yeah, it's just a random one.
Okay. Everyone will notice that there's a panther above her.
Of fucking course there is.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, so first watch. Let's get some perception checks.
Alright. Well, that's about as good a start as I can ask for.
21 here.
23 here.
Okay. So, this is the first watch?
Yep.
Aye.
So, as the watch goes on, you guys pretty quiet. You know, you can't see far, but you can hear in the distance. You can hear something seems to be taking a wide circle around your camp. That's all you're really getting from it. You can hear. I mean, it doesn't seem to. It'll stop for like 20, 30 minutes, and then kind of hear it in the mud. It's being that you guys are right near the river, and I say it's a circle. It's like taking like the back and forth.
Okay.
It's at a distance, but
It's definitely coming back and forth and in some way watching or scoping us out.
yeah.
Well, any thoughts on this one?
Well, when I first heard it go by, I was hoping it was just something passing through. Doesn't seem to be the case today, though, does it?
Certainly not. Shall we take a look, or should we just leave it for now?
It doesn't sound like it's, only sounds like one set, and if it was that confident, it would have come in by now. We should go take a look.
Right.
Let's go then.
Yep. So we're heading over.
Okay. Are you guys just walking over? Are you sneaking over? What you doing?
Probably trying to sneak over on,
Alright.
for me anyways.
Move quietly.
Okay. You roll you guys a stealth.
Nice. Well, it's not bad.
I'll take it.
All right.
15.
15, okay.
15.
15, okay. So as you guys start making your way out towards it, where you currently believe where it is, you can hear it starting to back. It's pretty quickly as you guys are heading. You can hear it start to head back away at the same distance in which you're coming out.
Okay. Now, is this so we can't see just because of, like, the sheer distance of it? Or it's
Yeah.
fog?
So there's fog. This area has actually been, since you've been here, has been very foggy. You can't see with beyond 100 feet. You both have very good dark vision, and it is beyond that. Like, it's probably about 200 feet away from you.
Okay.
So,
Well, at least it seems to be smart enough to know when it's outmatched.
Well, we'll keep our ears open anyway.
Aye.
Let's get back to camp then.
Probably for the best. We don't need nobody waking up and wondering where we are.
Get accused of not doing our jobs or something. Sneaking off stargazing.
Ugh. Perish the thought. You know, sorry I kinda folded like that on you earlier. I just was glad to see you made it, that was all.
Yeah, it's, we can't all, no one's asking anyone to be perfect here, right? We're all just trying to get through this and get back to where we belong.
Right. Right.
You alright?
Feeling better now.
Good.
You know, don't have a living, well, technically undead house, all considering, trying to slam us into pieces, so I think we're pretty good now.
Yeah. I don't particularly want to end up in that situation again, but I don't think that's something we have to worry about too much.
I would certainly hope not. That was just a little much.
Strange place, this.
That's an understatement.
Right. Well, let's get on back.
Aye. And just as one last little thing to leave this off, so Irina, huh?
So, Lee, huh?
All right, I won't cry.
That's a lie.
Ah, you're right.
But later, Nosy.
Later.
So your watch goes off for the rest part. You can still hear it and like get approached back up again. You can hear it pacing the camp. Anytime you guys start straying a little bit away towards it, you can hear it backing off. It's at a distance from you that it's comfortable. Which slightly makes you uncomfortable, but with that, sure sign that your 4-hour watch is up is Lee begins to stir.
Lee will rise and go over to Songcla. Anything worth worrying about?
There's something or someone out there. They're keeping a distance. They just seem content to keep an eye or an ear on us. They don't particularly seem hostile, or if they are, not confident.
Well, all right, I'll keep an ear out and an eye out. Hopefully they'll keep their distance.
They have so far.
All right. You get some rest.
I'd appreciate it.
All right, and Lee will go wake Luna. Hey, Luna. It's okay, little one.
Her hair's like flat on the side. It's like up in her mouth.
Obvious drool marks like on Mira.
Yeah. She kind of like stands up and like shakes her head, and the hair just falls exactly where it goes.
All right, come on then.
Okay.
All right. So Lee's gonna take position at the edge of the circle and just kind of look around and listen for a bit.
Oh yeah, make a perception check.
Cool. That's a 7.
7?
13 total.
Oh yeah, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
I don't know what Sako was talking about.
Maybe they backed off.
Is there any interesting flowers or plants around?
Actually, in this place there is. Surprisingly, what you take to notice is under one rock in particular. As you've kind of been expecting, use your light to kind of look at it. It has a bee on it, and underneath it there are flowers growing. The first flowers you've actually seen in Barovia.
I'd like to take one and shove it in my hair.
Of course, yeah. And then all of a sudden the ground starts. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god!
Killed us all.
I ruined everything by picking a flower.
Yeah, no, you pick it. Pink. It's a nice little. It's a light blue flower with a yellow interior. Very much like a daisy, except for the. It has kind of like sharper, like almost like razor, almost like serrated edges to the flower, the petals, but very pretty.
Pretty.
Smells nice too.
Put it right near my face.
Okay, yeah. Pop it in there.
There's actual flowers here.
I know, it's remarkable.
Ah. Okay. We need to have a talk.
Okay.
You see a seriousness with Luna that you've not really seen before.
What is it?
Okay. I know it's important to you to protect those around you because a lot has happened in your life. And I know I'm small and I'm not that smart, so sometimes people need to help me. But it's my job to protect others. It's literally why I was born. So, for you to tell me to go away when people are being hurt is not the correct answer.
Oh, Luna,
And it is my number one priority to take care of my family, which includes you now. So you need to let that happen. I am not a child. I am small, but I am not a child.
I know you're not a child. And I'm sorry, Luna. It's... You know I have a brother. I've mentioned him.
Yes.
Well, and you know he's a vampire now.
Yes.
Well, it's my fault he's like that. And it would kill me to have something like that befall you. However, and I guess I got a little overzealous in my drive to keep those I care about safe. So, I'm sorry.
I know. We all have darkness in our pasts. Just have to embrace what it can make us and not just be afraid of it.
I always forget how wise you are.
I try.
And Lee will probably, out of character, would Luna, I think at this point Lee's been around Luna long enough to know whether or not she would find this patronizing. Would Luna find it upsetting if Lee got down on a knee to her level, or would she prefer to stand up?
Either would be fine for her.
Okay, Lee will probably get down. It's like, well... Well, clearly I haven't been giving you enough credit, and, I mean, you saved you saved all our lives back there. We wouldn't have been able to do that without you. And from this point forth, I'll let you shine instead of smothering you.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm sorry I made you feel otherwise.
I love you, Lee.
Love you too, little one. And Lee will probably bring her in for a hug.
Luna would hug back. And then when they separate, Luna's gonna reach up and, like, pat Lee's hair like everyone does to Luna.
Guess I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with this. Should probably clean it up a bit.
I think it looks dashing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to do on your watch? Does Luna want to roll for perception for her watch?
Yeah, probably. Okay, that would be 23.
Yeah, so you weren't informed on it, but you can hear at a distance. Same thing as the other ones. You can hear it stops and then it goes for a bit.
Lee, you hear that noise?
Lee's going to try and listen for it. Do I re-roll, or what is this noise?
I would say that you still having a hard time hearing it, especially after everything happened. You're kind of in your own head.
Yeah. What does it sound like, Luna? I'm afraid I can't really hear it.
Okay, it sounds like...
Like... footsteps?
Yeah.
Okay. That must be the, sound Sankla mentioned, but... I'm listening as hard as I can. I'm afraid I can't hear it right now. Do they sound like they're getting closer, or are they...
They getting closer or just like around?
No, they're kind of like taking a wide angle, over 200 feet away from you.
No, they sound like they're a bit away. Just we should
With
probably tell
that
the next
perception
people.
check, you can tell it's four-legged.
It's definitely something like a creature, not a person. It's got little like not necessarily little, but like the like a cat with all the legs.
I think I know who that might be. All right, well, we'll keep an ear out for the rest of our watch. I think my brother's wandering around.
Oh.
Yeah, it's...
We'll let the next watch know for sure.
You're very confused because when you've seen Finn, he has.
I'm just gonna trust her on this.
Her brother might be a centaur.
Yeah, totally what Luna's thinking.
With that, your watch goes by without much more interruptions.
Okay, once my watch is over, Lee will probably go over and wake Mira.
No, I want to wake Mira.
Okay, all right, yes, you wake Mira. I will wake Fjorstein. So
I'm gonna go over to Mira and go right above her face and go, wake up!
What's going on?
It's your turn!
Oh, okay.
Oh, I found this flower for you, and I take it out of my hair and give it to Mira.
Wow,
What?
it's so pretty and dying, but so pretty.
It's actually not dying. It's very fresh.
But it is dying.
Everything dies.
All your characters are technically dying.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Like a realization hits Mira. She just sits there, like looking at it for a few seconds.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh no, that's not good. Oh wait, that's okay. That's not good. That's a 9.
You're stunned for a minute. As you try to understand the complicatedness of how life is always dying.
And then I will tuck it away where I don't see it.
Okay.
Oh, I have to tell you, there is possibly a centaur walking around that is Lee's brother.
What? What? When did that happen?
Well, okay, I heard something that has like the amount of legs that a cat has. And then Lee said it was her brother, and the only way that I can think of her brother's face on a thing is if it's a centaur. So her brother's a centaur and he's walking around.
Maybe he just walks on all fours.
You're right! Oh my god, he could just be crawling around.
Yeah, I think like creepy undead do that, don't they?
Oh, you might be right. I haven't really seen Money, but
I don't know either, but that's what I would think. But centaur,
Okay.
that could be true too.
Either way, he has 4 legs now.
Oh, I kind of want to see that, but okay. Okay, well, you sleep well.
Oh, I will.
Honestly, their interactions is my favorite part of this entire campaign. Oh.
Is my buddy awake now?
while that is happening, Lee is going over to wake Fjorstein a bit more gently. Hey, Fjorstein.
What's up?
It's your turn for watch.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, now, one thing you should know, I unfortunately did not hear it, but Luna did, and so too did Sankla. There's someone circling around our camp. They haven't gotten any closer. If it sounds quadrupedal, yeah, it's... yeah.
Okay, I'll keep
Keep an ear out.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. Let me know if it gets any closer. I'll be over at the edge of the camp.
Will do.
As I get up to, like, go for a watch or whatever, I'm gonna notice the horse there and be like, oh, it could be a horse.
Penelope is there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you guys are on watch.
Can I
With
please
this?
use... Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
I want to use my divine sense
Okay. How
See
long?
if
How
I
far does it
can-
go?
60 feet.
Okay. So as you look out in the distance, you don't see much. When you start looking, you get a flash every once in a while. You're not sure what the flash is. But it's been happening a lot more recently.
Is this like similar to that time when we were near that tree that my
Yes,
sister saw?
very much so.
Okay.
Make an intelligence check for me. Yeah.
That's the
We're
worst
talking
thing
about
I could
intelligence.
I'm gonna send
possibly
you.
do.
I'm gonna beam smart energy towards you.
New dice. Let's see. That's a 2.
Two.
I failed.
You're so confused by this. You don't understand why your power is on the frame. It doesn't.
I'm just gonna, hope that Athena hasn't turned against me or something, Don't we still have a good relationship? I know things might have been tough and you've been looking at my sister a lot, but, I'm here too. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna, go about my watch.
As you are walking around to Fjorstein, you are very confused on how Penelope's on this side of the river. How did that even happen?
It's a bit confusing. Horses can swim, though. I'm pretty sure.
Penelope's not a huge fan of water.
Yeah.
I know, and you don't understand how you got her across this river.
We'll take a think
Why
on
you got that weird look on your face?
It's my face. What's it to you?
I don't know, you look all scrunched and
You look like a bit off too. What's the matter?
I don't know. I look fine.
Well, I'm fine too.
It must be the flower. You're not used to me, dressing.
I am fine too. That small, annoying creature is gone.
What smoke?
Oh, right.
Here's your sword.
Gonna pull out the sun sword and say, "What do you want?" I'm having
I'm
a
just-
conversation with my friend right now.
I'm just saying, I'm excited that small, annoying creature is gone.
Which small annoying creature?
The one that exploded in moonlight. It was glorious.
Excuse me, I'm not small and annoying.
You can't hear the sun sword.
No, but he said.
Small and
Oh, gotcha,
Small
yeah.
annoying creature.
Hey, Mira. Not talking to you.
We were literally having a conversation.
We are.
Pull out your sword and
You
say,
know,
little
I'm
annoying
finding it like.
creature.
I can see how this
is trying
has
to
been
remind me of the
misconstrued.
small, annoying creature.
Sun Sword, that was Susie. And she's great.
I don't like the way she talks to us.
She's gonna come back. How can you listen to Susie?
Is this a thing that happens a lot lately?
Yeah. Happens
Do you
a
think-
lot.
Do you think that's healthy?
Don't get me started on the fact that you didn't slay Strahd.
We're not talking right now. I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
He's still right next to you.
I know I can still hear you. God
You
damn
have
it.
betrayed me.
Betrayed you. We're doing a job.
Betrayed.
I'm gonna take the sun sword and I'm gonna put it in my tent.
Smart choices.
After about a couple minutes of you walking around, it appears in your hands.
Just gonna put it in my back pocket and forget about it. So, Mira, how's it going?
My
Just-
sword doesn't talk to me. What am I
Oh, that's
wondering?
that's probably for the best.
You think so?
I'm pretty positive about that.
Maybe it's just something I haven't unlocked yet.
You can try it right now.
I will summon the sword to my hand.
Yep. Shink.
Hello. Holiness.
Hello, Mira.
You stupid! Don't do this! I'm trying to listen!
Mira, it's me, your sword.
You know, if you don't take
Is that
this
what you think I
seriously-
sound like?
What is wrong with you, Sun Sword?
I've been in a box for many years.
Yeah, and apparently you don't have any social skills.
You know, when I said I wanted to be on watch with someone and bond and stuff, you know, I think I didn't have this, and, you know, I feel left out of the conversation, actually.
I mean, if you could talk to my sword, I'd let you.
I would like to
let
lean
us speak
towards
in the-
sword.
Let us speak in the way of the blade.
Sun sword,
What do
can
you
you
mean?
hear me?
By the way of the blade.
Hello?
She's a mighty warrior. Fight her.
You know, I don't think that's a good idea. You know, let's just focus our attentions on the big evil guy.
Are you okay?
No, the Sun Sword wants to murder you.
I said nothing of murder. An honorable combat.
Oh, what?
Honorable combat. Sword's talking about, yeah.
Ooh. You know, we've never talked about that before, but I'd be kind of interested.
I don't feel like attacking you with my weapon. I mean, if you want to throw down some fisticuffs.
I mean, sparring is a good way for practice.
It's true.
We are on watch, though, and I am always saying how we should pay attention on watch.
You want to get one? You want to get one hit in?
Oh, I could get many in. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Sure. I'm going to crack my knuckles.
Make an intimidation check.
Whoa! I finally get to do this. Come on, new dice! It's a nat 1! I get to re-roll! I'm using a different dice! It's a nat 1! Do I get to re-roll?
Oh my gosh.
How?
It's the only thing I can do well.
That's you look
You're not
pretty,
intimidated at all.
looks pretty threatening there, Mira.
Like she's there. She's like this. She's like, ow. Ugh, it's cramping. It's cramping. Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna feel pretty embarrassed, so I'm gonna punch her.
Okay. I can imagine.
Make an attack at disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Why?
You just cramped your hand.
What do I add?
Your strength
Just
And
strength?
proficiency.
and proficiency.
Oh.
Proficient with your fists.
Everyone knows how to throw a
14?
punch.
14.
14.
Alright.
Would I be wearing my armor or not right now?
Do you wear your armor on
Do you-
watch?
I would assume
On
so
watch?
on watch.
On watch, probably.
Yes.
Nope, it doesn't hit.
First, she kind of just like jumps back out of the way.
Okay, come at me!
All right. Gonna
This is gonna hurt.
go
Roll the
for
hit.
it.
No great weapon master.
I whiff.
Your guns aren't that big, Fior.
You're gonna bring it down like Mira can just like side swipes you.
Let's see, we're evenly matched.
I see we are! I'm gonna look like, should I attack again? Do you look ready?
We're
Or are
kind of
you
just
done?
standing there, kind of embarrassed because
Like-
we missed each other.
Point of note: Leah's still awake and
Yeah,
watching. this
Leah's
happen.
watching this.
I don't even know that.
I mean,
Leah, you can roll another perception check, by the way. Yeah,
Okay.
watch.
Will do.
Gerstine's standing there in the ready.
Oh, okay, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna go
That's
again.
much better.
What'd you get?
24.
So you do hear this for this watch. You have heard this. At this point, you've actually been able to clear into. And as they started fighting, you've kind of lost track of it. For you're watching this, you can hear that it's moved in closer. Actually, it's probably about 100 feet out.
Okay.
What you got?
We're
Mira?
swinging.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
Oh.
let's go. Roll.
Do we
the-
get 2 attacks?
Here's the thing. Let's get initiative for you two.
While this is going on, I
I
think
was
Lee
real
is going to
shit.
try and sneak off.
Yeah, you can sneak
We'll
off.
see.
You don't need to roll for that. You can just.
Okay. They're kind of preoccupied.
Yeah. You have to roll against the entity, but.
Yeah, obviously. I'll roll that now, but I won't call it out
Just a
yet.
question. Did we get a long rest yet?
Yes.
You two did.
You two did, but you will not get anything else back at the end of this. Okay, initiative.
I got a 13.
Okay.
15.
Ooh.
Alright.
Ooh.
Mira, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna throw my 2 fists.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Oh, so garbage.
And not disadvantage anymore, by the way.
Yeah, I got a 9,
Okay.
and then my second one was a 19.
Okay.
Second one does hit.
Okay. What's both
What
your
if-
ACs currently?
Mine's 15.
15? You're not wearing a shield.
16.
16? 15, 16. Okay. So, let me just write those down, because I want to just make this quick. Here's the marker.
Well, it depends if we start using magic or anything. This could get worse.
Mira is 16?
Yes.
How competitive is Mira in a fist fight?
Depends if we...
I call upon the power of the goddess Althena so I can drop kick you in the face.
Alright,
This is Mira we're talking about.
So I can drop kick my friend in the face.
okay. So Mira,
We're bonded.
you go to swing out at her, and she kind of brings her fist up and kind of parries it, and then you come in with another one to the side, just the side of her ribs. Roll damage. It's 1d4 plus strength.
Is it? Jesus.
It's gonna be for both you as 1d4 plus strength.
1d4
6.
plus strength? Not strength modifier plus whatever?
Oh wait, what is it, Andrew? Isn't it just
There's
one?
1 plus strength mod.
You're right. Yeah, 1 plus strength mod.
4.
4? Oh.
Bam.
Oh.
Yeah, if it
Hit.
brings it in. Fierstein.
It takes Monks or Tavern Brawler to start getting...
That's what it is. Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same. Two smackaroonies. Boop boop.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna critically fail on the first attack.
Okay. So as you kind of like go up, you kind of slip in the mud and you like fall to your knee. You're gonna forego your second attack.
That sucks.
As you kind of you spend the rest of your turn kind of getting back up out of the mud. Mira.
Oh, now you're down on my level, so I'm just gonna punch you back down into the mud.
Oh god, no.
All right, roll it up.
Alright, the first one is a 25.
Okay.
What?
And the other one?
It is a 15?
15 does hit.
Meets. So you come up and like as Fierstein comes down, you take the advantage. You grab her head and you bring it down on your knee, and then you bring the fist down and bring it right down on the square of her back, pushing her flat against the ground. You are now prone, Fierstein.
So that's a total of 8 damage.
Yep.
I'm just gonna back up a little and prepare for her to get back up.
All right, Fierstein.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna go for my swings.
Okay. So yeah, you bring the swing forward. Go for it.
Yeah, stand up, hit her with a strength and proficiencies.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So that's it's 22.
Hits.
Fuck
22
you.
to hit.
And your next one?
My next attack is oh boy, that's gonna hit as well. That's a 19 plus. Whatever.
Okay. So bringing forward, you kind of just like take bring your foot up and kick her right in the square chest. She takes it, slides back a bit. You come forward again with your fist and punch her right square in the jaw.
Oh, it's 12 damage.
What? How's that possible?
A lot of strength.
I'm very strong.
That's really rough, man.
Okay. With that, Lee, you make your way out. You're starting to head out.
Lee is first going to. Where is Rena Ray in this?
That being said, I do need a. Can I get
Yes.
honestly, they are fighting. All your passive perceptions, you are able to wake up and kind of. You can choose like it's one of those things where it's like something's happening. You kind of roll over, be like, and roll back asleep or not. Up to you. But you do wake up and you see Feuerstein and Mira clearly sparring.
Clearly.
They're smiling and
Yeah.
So, wherever Renare is, Leah's gonna creep up beside her, tap her on the shoulder.
Mhm.
And, I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace,
Okay.
and I'm gonna signal, like, quiet.
Roll
I
stealth.
hear them. Yep.
Is this why you don't bring Rinnery on stealth missions?
Dang it.
Because that's a natural 1.
Oh damn. Okay.
Alright, well, it is what it is.
I'm just
Lee, on the other
imagining
hand-
I'm just imagining that starts out as Rinnery just like gets up, takes like 3 steps away, and then just.
Okay. So you guys are heading 30 feet out.
Yeah, Lee got, what was it? 25 total, plus the 10 from Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
So,
You're moving silently. Rennere's making a bunch of noise.
okay.
She's not even being stealthy. She's like, let me just get my shoes. Let me just. She's doing like the old man putting on his socks, like very loud about it. She's like, ugh, I got a rock in it, and shaking it out.
Like, and then I finally get going, just like trip over my own tail and just
Yeah.
like slip out a bit.
Yeah.
All right. Lee is gonna creep
head up
forward and
30
signal-
feet.
keep back a bit. Keep back 30 feet. So, what
Okay.
does Lee see?
Nothing currently. Mira.
oh, cool! I get to take. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna try and grab her.
Okay. Yeah, go for a grapple. This is a bad idea.
Opposed athletics.
Yep. Both athletics.
I mean, Fiora can use acrobatics if she'd like, but
Doubt it.
just saying.
All right, Mira, your number.
22.
Feuerstein.
Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. I also got a 22.
Oh.
Roll again.
Oh no, I can't roll good again like this. That was just pure luck.
She can roll worse.
Okay. 24. I rolled better.
Are you kidding me? I
What?
rolled a 24 as well.
No!
fucking kidding me? What?
What the hell?
16 plus 8.
So you guys spend the entire of
Eighteen.
this round as like Mira comes up to grab you. You grab her hands, and you just are sitting there, and like you're able to grab onto her hands, and you're like, whatever, I'm gonna overpower this little one, and you just start like bringing it forward, and she matches you,
Oh
and
my
you
god.
just kind of sit in this stalemate as she comes up at you, and you're just dead even in strength, which is weird for you. You're used to being Mrs. Tough, but this little halfling is holding her own. That's
What
both
the
your
hell?
turns.
What?
Yeah, that's double stalemate. You guys are in a literal stalemate at this point.
Okay.
What the heck?
We're gonna come back to Rinneray and Lee.
Yep.
Making your way out. You move
Okay.
forward.
Yes.
Okay, so you move forward another 30 feet.
Yeah.
How far can you see in the dark?
In the dark vision. Shit.
Should be 60
I think
feet
it's
for elves.
60. I think it's 60 feet.
Okay.
I've got 120.
So you've actually seen this for a little bit. Actually, you see this like dark figure in the thing, and it's kind of sitting there, and it's like almost seems. You understanding animals can see that it's like this dark, hunched over like animal of some sort, and it's kind of like kneading at the ground in excitement. Can't quite make it out right now, due to the fog and stuff, but
All right.
it is definitely looking over at the what's going on.
Over at the fight.
Yeah.
All right then.
It has clearly noticed you too, but it's enjoying its time here. That it's kind of risking a little bit. Lee, you can also see this figure.
But it's still too foggy for me to make out, right?
It's a little rough to like make out fine details. You know it's black. You understand that it's large. Coming back to the fight, Mira.
I'm going to try and, as we're pushing, I definitely can't win this pushing or no way. I'm just gonna try and knee her while we're doing that.
Okay.
Okay, go roll.
Hey, the sneaky knee.
Hey, buddy.
Nat 20.
Fuck.
So you guys are
Really
sitting
low
there,
damage.
just holding each other, and like all of a sudden she sits there and she smirks and she kicks you right in the groin.
Oh!
Doing how much damage?
What is it? 8?
It's 2 plus.
Wait, what is it?
It's
1
2
plus your strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2,
So
because
it's
you
2
napped,
plus your
because you
strength.
crit.
Oh, cool. So I got a 3, so that's a 5. Feel that damage.
It's damaged. I mean,
And I still get 1 more kick.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, that's not good at all. I don't think that's good. That's a 12. That's not
Nope.
hitting.
12
So
doesn't.
you kind of go to bring it like across the side of her head, but as she goes down, she gains enough composure to kind of like move herself out of the way, pushing you to the side.
Literally did the most damage I could do.
Fierce
Could
damage.
have smited.
I can't, only on weapon moves, I believe.
Melee
Weapons.
attacks.
Wait, no.
Your fists can smite.
I don't think that's true. Is that true, Andrew?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
I thought it was only on weapon attacks.
Melee.
Does it say melee attack with a weapon? Because that's what Green Flame Blade says.
I'll take a look. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, recovering from not recovering because now my crotch hurts. Thanks.
And no
Gonna
problem.
give her 2 solid boops. 17 for the first attack,
17
hits.
hits.
and oh boy, I'm bad at math. I rolled a 12.
It hits.
It hits.
12 hits you? Oh, rolled a
No.
12.
I rolled a 12
But her stats are ridiculous.
Plus
So
8
that's-
to...
plus
20.
8. So bomb.
Yeah,
I'm
so
a
you kind of
healer.
bring around, and
I'm kind of like kneeling over, like go.
Gonna hurt. This
it
is
does
gonna
say
hurt.
melee weapon attack.
Okay.
So a weapon, right?
Yeah.
Is that 24 damage or something?
No, 6.
Okay,
6 person.
so Fierce
So another
comes up
12.
as you kind of like miss with the other one. She brings it up against your side of your ribs, and then one down on your shoulder.
Wow, ouchie. I feel good.
Lee,
It's starting to
I'm
hurt.
nervous.
Oh, no, good.
Lee and Renere.
I'm
Okay.
hurting.
Moving forward a bit closer.
As you kind of move forward at this point, it starts to kind of like it forgoes what it's doing and starts backing off out of instinct.
Okay, well, I'm finally going to use this class feature. Primeval awareness. I have an innate ability to communicate with beasts through sounds and gestures. So I'm just trying to read its basic mood and intent. It says I learn its emotional state, whether it's affected by magic, and
And what does it have to be?
a beast.
Beast. This is not a beast.
Is it a panther?
It is a panther, but it's not a beast.
Is it a familiar panther?
It is a familiar panther, but you understand that it's not a beast, which kind of
Okay.
confuses you.
Welp.
It is a beast, but it's not. I don't know how to explain what. Yeah.
Okay, well,
This would work on it. I'm gonna say,
okay.
but you do get the
I'm
idea.
just
Different.
okay. I'm just trying to communicate that I don't mean it harm. And what is it? You learn its emotional state, whether it's affected by magic of any sort, its short-term
Oh.
needs, and actions you can take, if any, to persuade it not to attack.
Okay. So you learn that it is magical. You understand that Grim is, and whatever he is, he's magical. You don't understand this. You can't understand. You don't understand the spells that are affecting him. But magic is flowing through him.
Mm-hmm.
You can understand that he's excited about the fight, but does not mean any harm.
All right.
Actions you could take with him are very limited. He's not open to you getting closer to him.
Okay. Well, I think Lee is going to.
You can see you can also see the saddle that very much affixed to his
Yeah.
being.
Okay. All right. I think. What is it? I'm also just going to kind of sit back on my heels and do the other half of Primeval Awareness. It's going to take me a while to do this, but I can attune my senses to determine if any of my favorite enemies lurk nearby, within a 5-mile radius.
You can detect an undead to just into Perez. You can. I'm not sure how far on. You can sense undead all over Barovia. Let's be real here.
It's Barovia.
If I'm giving you anything in particular, you can detect something down in Berez.
Okay.
Nothing in the way towards Grim.
Okay.
Or
And
beyond
nothing,
him at all.
And nothing on the other side of our camp.
No.
Okay.
Like 5 miles is kind of huge. So like I'm saying, like you can detect undead.
Yeah.
But
This is Barovia. All right.
But it's bro.
Cool.
Mira.
Yes, we're trying to figure out if smiting works.
You know what? Why not?
Why not?
Your fist is a weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna try and go in a gun.
You can smite on. Okay, so
we'll see
roll
if
the
we'll
hit.
even hit. Ooh, 18.
18 hits.
And a 25.
Oh boy.
Hits.
And I'm gonna smite on one of those. The last one is just like bang, Athena, bang.
Oh
Okay.
fuck.
Light.
So you're smiting on the back end one.
Yeah, I guess so. Is that how it works?
So you come up and you kind of give like one punch into the gut, and as your sheen comes down, you come like this, and your hand starts glowing in radiant light. You bring it up against her face, and just as you're about to bring it up against her, the light fades. Yeah, you get the idea that Athena's not going to allow cheating in this fight.
It's not cheating.
you could feel it's like as you can summon the smite towards it, but Athena's not going to let you drop a bunch of hit points into Fjorstein.
I was kind of ready for
that.
that.
That was not a bunch. Yeah, that sucks.
The spell slot is not expended.
I mean, I guess that's somewhat good.
Yeah, I don't want to be unfair here, but you kind of bring it up, and it's like,
okay.
you got the idea. Fjorstein, you see as this light comes up, and she's about to hit you, and it just kind of fades for a second. It brings it across your face. It's gonna do.
Terrified.
It's gonna do a D4 plus strength.
What? I'm still rolling.
Yes, roll a D4.
Sure, you want me to roll still? Well, that was a 1. My strength is what, 3?
So you take 5 damage as you feel Mira just bring it upside your head.
How much would have that been if you did smite? Just out of curiosity.
Just 8. Just 8 damage.
Just 8 damage? Oh, that wouldn't have been so
yeah,
bad.
it's 2d8, so like.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I won't do the thing that I had. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was ready for it too. I wanted to see it. That's okay. You can
Sorry,
still
guys.
do it.
Can still do it.
But your power comes from a god, and your god likes Fjorstein.
She likes everyone but me, it seems. So sad.
Seeing that, can I use Green Flame Blade?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say whatever attack you take.
Wait, no, you can't.
That
Needs a weapon.
specifically
Needs a
It
weapon,
specifically
requires
says.
a weapon as a
Yeah.
material component.
Is it? Oh, it's a weapon as a material component. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't check that.
There's a
Has
there's
us
a
two fighters, like swordsmen, try to figure out how to hurt each other without using any weapons?
Well, just bop bop.
Take advantage,
Why?
because I'm gonna be like stunned that my goddess like did that to me. So you can take advantage.
Okay. Well, I rolled an 11 3 times.
Wow, that's impressive. It still hits though, right?
Yeah, both attacks will still hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you bring forward and you just give her 2 right up against the chest.
You kind of scared me there a little bit.
How are you both looking for?
Not so good. I mean,
Okay.
she's doing like 12 damage per turn.
Okay. You can see that Mira's starting to take a beating.
Okay, I'm gonna take my
You can understand that your attacks are doing a little bit more.
my bonus
your
action
size.
heal. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna extend my hand, and be like, "Well done, Mira. This is a good fight."
You're gonna heal?
I have a bonus action heal.
Second wind.
That's
So yours team kind of steps back and goes, kind of gives a thing, takes a breath in. She doesn't really heal, not the way I look with fighters. She kind of like just feels like she gets a second wind at it. Like her bruises don't disappear, or her cuts. It's just like she just kind of generates a little bit more. But she extends her hand out to you.
I
a
will
good fight.
shake it, but I will squeeze my hand a little,
We'll squeeze back.
and then smile.
You do hear kind of on just the side of your ear as you've been hearing. Good job.
You're a brilliant warrior, Mira. I'm glad to have you on my side.
I know. I've been doing pretty good, but you've been doing good too, That sword, you guys make a good team, even though you talk to it a lot.
It talks to me more so than anything.
And, oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, it really has a vendetta against Mr. Strahd.
Also,
I will destroy him.
Mm-hmm.
We will bring my holy blade through his chest.
I know.
Also, you've been a little bit of a scaredy cat lately.
Scaredy cat?
Yeah.
How so?
Do I need to, pump you up before a fight, I'm not the best with words, but maybe I could punch a thing here and there and...
Just keep throwing your boomerangs. I just, something came over me, and I really felt like Brez wasn't the place to be at this particular
You
time.
still don't think that was a good place to be.
It's still not.
I mean, it's not a very nice place, but, and it was a rough fight, but
We're leaving
we did
soon.
okay.
No, we some of us did okay. Some of us got hit by thorns and vines and rocks over and over again.
Was that you?
No.
No, me neither. Me neither.
Lee and Renere.
Okay.
Eventually, the fighting stops, and you can see Grim start to move backwards into the fog.
He doesn't mean us harm, at least from what I could tell. In all honesty, he was probably keeping an eye on us for my brother.
I'm glancing around, there's no sign of him.
I opened my
You
awareness.
You can see as he slowly makes his way out.
I opened my awareness. I could sense several undead in the area, but it's...
You know what?
It's
Good
Barovia.
point. As you were opening your undead, you could sense one it was weird, it flickered. you could sense an undead close to you. You couldn't really pinpoint it, and it was weird. It was like there for a second and then gone.
There was one close, but it...
You know what? Roll an intelligence check.
Okie dokie. We'll do. That's a 14.
No idea.
Yeah, it's... I sensed one closer, but it kind of flickered. It was strange, but it's gone now, and nothing's jumped out at us from the shadows.
Well, I mean, we have seen him capable of bouncing around a bit, so who knows? Maybe he tried to pop in, noticed I was here, and popped back out.
Possible. He doesn't seem to like to show himself when others are around. Finn, I mean, not our host.
Well, that too.
Mm-hmm. But
With that, the land starts to grow in light as you assume the sun or whatever lights the sky here, crests over the mountains, and day breaks.
all right. Well, we'd best get back before they start to worry.
All right, well, at least we know that in a weird way, there's someone else looking out for us.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to see where that goes.
Aye.
And Lee will probably take Rena Ray's hand. Does she do anything?
Not good around.
All right.
Take the
Hold your hand. It's very cold.
And filing that away, Lee's gonna walk back to camp.
Yeah. So everyone at this point has been woken up by the commotion. Full rest was had by all.
We just kind of get back and just saw that little glint of light there. That was an interesting choice, Mira.
Say what?
Oh, nothing. Don't you worry about me.
Luna, you would have seen her use the smite, and you would have seen it fade, and you would assume you were like, because Athena was not okay with that.
It's not cheating.
You got in trouble.
I guess so.
Kirsten's gonna walk over back to her tent, like kind of like waddling a little bit because she got nailed in the crotch. Like,
You all right there, Fjorstein?
Took a knee.
Sonk would have been the only one to be like, ah!
Note to self, not fighting her.
As you guys take the time, you are able to get everything back across the river. As you get over, I'll pass a perception. You can tell your cart's been looted through the night.
Of course.
Oh no!
The werewolf pelt is gone.
That
God,
wasn't that gone already?
That was gone.
I think it was tossed already.
Oh, it was? Yeah.
It was tossed.
No, I
was
think
it tossed?
she
It was
picked
the,
it up
it was
again.
the arm that was tossed, wasn't
It was the arm that tossed. I don't know.
We have a lot of rotting
Fjorstein
shit.
pelt-
So.
If Fjorstein picked the werewolf pelt back up and put it back in the cart after she tried to get Lee to tan it, then yes, I guess we still have it.
I would have put it back in the cart.
Yeah.
It's been stolen.
Okay.
I don't know what else you guys keep in that cart.
I have a
Nothing
list.
Oh, you have stuff in there.
There was a couple javelins. There was a stone great axe.
The stone great axe is gone, and the
okay.
javelins.
I had some soap in there.
So it's there.
There was
Thank
a
God.
shovel.
Shovel's there.
And whatever's in a dungeoneering pack.
You will talk because you've lost some stuff from there. Any rations you've left there are gone.
What about the
Okay.
fishing pole?
There's also leather armor.
Leather armor's gone.
Okay.
Lee keeps her stuff in her bag with her.
Yeah. Some stuff was stolen, some stuff was left.
They were nice looters.
All right. Well,
More like they just didn't care about some of the stuff.
Well, so we have someone waiting for us back at the winery. Actually, we have a few people waiting for us. And Lee will take out the stone. They'll want this back, and she'll put it back in her bag.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Sure, and Lee will hand it over.
Ritter is just gonna sit and, consider the nature magic about it on the trip.
Yeah, go for it. You understand that this stone allows growth.
Right.
It functions as an area that kind of works in the same way as like the Hallow spell, but on a larger scale and for plant growth.
Right. All right. Cool.
So on this trip back, are you guys just heading back?
Well, Lee was asking the others, do we wish to stay here and look around a bit, or do we want to get on the road and get back before anything bad happens?
I
Irina
think the
did say
road.
hurry. Road?
How long has it been since Mr. Strahd came?
Still within that 24
Still
hours.
within that 24
You
hours.
guys got here late, like in the middle of the
evening,
day,
yeah.
evening kind of thing. So
Well, then I am down for hitting the road.
everyone else have any issues with that?
No, we should get her to relative safety as soon as we can. Strahd seems to be getting sick and tired of playing with us.
Agreed.
So you guys start on the road. It's going to take you a few days to get back. The first day goes off without much. It's honestly just a boring road. You make your way. You pass the ruined building of Argynvost Hall.
Something we're gonna have to come back for.
And as you pass by that, a little bit later in the day, probably an hour or so after that, Furicine, you all of a sudden, what the he told me to leave Perez and I wanted to. That son of a bitch.
Sun Sword. We're gonna
Yes.
cut him to pieces for that.
I should cut you to pieces for that. That was a rookie mistake.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Do better next time.
You want to go find somebody else? Be my guest. Go. Get out of here. Oh, wait, you can't because you can't go anywhere because you're a sword handle.
He rings back the sound of when you threw your sword out the window and said, do better next time. And he doesn't look at you because he's a sword. But you get the same idea that you felt with your sword the other time. Be better next time.
You're gonna go in timeout soon.
You can't time me out.
I can do whatever I want.
Try it.
You know you're important, you little shit.
I also am attuned to you. He appears in your hand.
Put in my pocket.
You all right back there, Fjord?
Oh, just peachy. Yep, was having a
You've
little talk.
You've been talking to yourself a lot lately. Is everything okay?
Sometimes just have thoughts that need to come out. I wouldn't worry about it right now.
You make yourself sound more crazy.
You know, maybe if you didn't talk to me so much, I wouldn't,
Excuse me?
Hi, how's it going? Nothing, I'm just gonna go back here. Sword. Shut up.
So the days travel on, and you guys make it up to the road and start as the night starts to fall.
All right. Make camp, guys, or do we continue on? Lee will pull out her map. How far abouts are we from the winery?
About a day and a half.
Still got about a day and a half's march, so...
I don't think we want to push it too far, right?
If we're being watched, then that'll be the time that they'll come after us when we're tired and sloppy.
Aye.
Well, I agree that we should get back there as soon as possible. We can't afford to take any risks.
Very well. All right, let's make camp.
You guys are able to make camp. Anything special for tonight, or are we just gonna get through it?
I don't know. I don't know. Does somebody else talk? I'm just kids over here.
Does anybody else want to get into a fight?
No, Mira.
We'll have a rematch some other day.
Just look at
I know.
just look at everybody who has multitudes of strength more than myself. Look at my little arms and just no, I think I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
I mean, I would like we used to when I was little, but it always hurts.
That's because you stopped going to class.
Yeah.
You started picking flowers. Oh well.
Nothing wrong with appreciating nature.
We're skipping
Any,
class.
Any specific conversations tonight, or are we just moving on?
I
I don't think so.
Seems like just
Okay.
moving on.
All right,
yeah, just moving on.
so you
Get
guys
them on.
take your watches and such. The only, take your watch and stuff. In the morning, you all wake up refreshed. Fürstein, you wake up and you look around. And you're like, "How did I get here?" You remember traveling from Aberdeen and making your way with these people that you barely know. And you slept one night. You fell asleep on a watch. Where are you? What?
How overt is Fürstein being about this? Is she trying to mask her confusion?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
You're carrying a
Say much.
hilt of a sword. You're not sure.
All right. Whatever that was, Leah's going to insight and try and.
I'm gonna start
Fürstein's been a bit strange lately.
looking around. I've only known these people for a little while, right?
You've traveled for maybe a day or two. Yeah.
A couple of days.
They all look different. The elf, I think think her name is Lee. You didn't really talk to her much, but her braid is gone.
What was your deception, Fior?
Oh, my deception. Oh, fuck. It's a 16.
What'd you roll?
17.
You kind of get the idea that she's freaking out a little bit.
All right, Leah's going to
I'm
go
not
up
really
to Fior.
sure.
They all look worn too. Like they've been fresh. You guys have been out on the road with the crisp air. They all look paler, more like humdrum, and like the world has gotten down on them.
Leah's going to go right up to Fior.
Just hang on. Back up a little bit. I don't really know you that well. No,
Oh.
hang on. Some space, please.
Okay, and Lee will back up a bit, but
Thank you.
Fürstein,
You hear in your head, "What is wrong with?"
I'm gonna look around.
Lee, what did you do?
I didn't
Are
do
you
any-
okay?
I don't know why you guys are being so familiar with me. We've known each other for what, a couple days now?
Fürstein,
No.
we've been traveling for weeks.
Oh
Why?
no, I
I don't
punched her
remember any
really
of
hard
that.
in the face. Oh no. Memory loss. I punched her so hard. I shouldn't have.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where I am. I'm actually I'm gonna go.
No, Fürstein, stay here. It's okay. All right. We're not going to hurt you. First off, you're in Barovia. We ended up here through some mishap, and we've been traveling for weeks, trying to. well, help out here and find our way home. We're kind of stuck here.
Lee, do you think this is something that
I don't
Strahd could have
remember
done?
I
any of that.
Do you know Strahd?
Who?
Oh,
Oh no,
Oh boy.
I know.
This is bad,
I know.
bad.
At least, what would it be? A history check? Just to call upon her own knowledge of vampires. Can any vampires affect memories like this? I know they can make things fuzzy and charm people, but can they
Yeah, go ahead
outright
and roll.
make people forget things? What would that be? History?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lordstein, will you let us healers look at your head?
Okay, that's history.
I don't know if there's...
16?
You know what?
16?
Yeah.
How about this?
Never heard of this.
4.
This I've never.
We know that you're fuzzy and you remember meeting us, but you don't know much about us, and you think we don't know much about you, but we do. Like, we know your last name, and I know you don't share that with lots of people.
I don't tell many people my last name.
I shouldn't be the one to say it, though, because I will not be able to say it properly.
Sankla, this is something new. I've never heard of a vampire affecting memories like this.
Well, he's an accomplished magician, isn't he? Could be
This is
something on that
true.
end. Fjord, you should have a tarot card on you.
Check my pockets.
Takes you a few seconds, but eventually you find in your back pocket a card. It
Pull it
says,
out.
damn, I think yours is the
It's
rogue.
the rogue.
Yeah.
This is the rogue. What is this?
We all got one shortly after we got here.
Lee's gonna pull out hers.
From a gypsy named Madame Eva. That's where we learned your name. Your last name, rather.
And?
And why would I know that you have that unless we've been traveling together?
You know what? You make logical sense there. Ugh.
That card led you to the sun sword that you have on your belt pocket. There. It also helped us forge an alliance with the Were-Ravens. We're headed back to see them now.
Okay. Okay.
And we all love Penelope.
She's a great horse. Anyone will love her. I have no reason not to believe the words you say. I'm just...
I know it's a lot to take on. Not knowing where you are, who people around you are, where you came from. It's a scary thing.
It's terrifying for you as they talk of memory.
Mm.
But listen, Luna and Mira are accomplished healers, and we know some clerics and heads of churches here in Barovia. They might be able to help out. And if not, then, well, we'll just have to meet each other all over again.
Yeah, we'll be here every day, and you get to meet us every day. That's fun, too.
Sure.
Do you remember our fight? You know? We
A
sparred.
playful fight.
Yeah, we just sparred.
Nope.
Oh, I hurt you pretty bad, but, you know...
I find that hard to believe, but you look like a strong person.
Can I make a medicine check on her?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just gonna look at you real close for a second, but I won't do anything.
Go for it.
21?
21. You look at her and you kind of go through the mental list of stuff that you've read and such. You do understand that there are maladies of the mind that you've never seen before, but there are people who, as they get older, start losing parts of their memory and such. They you do know that there are people within your church that can help, and you've been minorly shown the way, but you've never been able to access that power yourself. But as for physically, there's nothing wrong with her. Even the few hits she took from Mira the day before wouldn't have brought on this level of memory loss.
Okay.
Have a vague idea of what's happening. I've never met anybody that could help. But thank you for checking.
Well, maybe I'm trying to get to the point where I'd be able to help you. But if I can't, maybe someday you can come to our temple and then the elders can help you.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Every day, if you lose your memory, I get to tell you all about Athena again.
Who?
Oh boy.
Oh, dear.
Please don't ask.
Let's be real here. You've heard of Athena.
I've heard of Athena.
She hasn't shut up about it for the last few days.
Probably talked about it in the bar, too.
Yep. So, you guys move on?
I'll come along with you. I seem to have known you. So.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find some help for you, and we'll
As the
take
day
care.
goes on, Fierstein, you start realizing it's like, it's weird to you. You feel stronger than you felt yesterday. Physically, you feel like you can lift more and, you know, you feel hardier than you felt yesterday.
No, I think Fierstein has a good idea of what's happening, what's going on by this point.
For right now, you have no magic.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That's fine.
Remember when you said you could just bring your bird back?
Oh, no, Susie.
Oh,
Might be good that you don't have Susie in this situation.
yeah. One voice in your head's bad enough.
All the voices.
What is wrong with you?
Who's saying that? Somebody talking?
Have you lost your senses?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Who's speaking right now?
I am.
I'm gonna look around.
We've been talking. I hope one of the others fixes this.
Okay
I don't hear
then.
much.
That's... Nobody was talking?
None of us have
Oh.
been saying anything, Fior.
Is she going a little
Is it-
crazy?
Alright then.
Did it sound like any of us?
Wait. Put your ear closer to... I'll, point towards her sword.
My sword?
You were talking about it the other night, you know.
Does Fierstein still wear her sword?
She has both swords, the great sword and the sun
So
sword.
the great sword is along your back.
Yeah, which sword are you talking about?
The sun one?
She's referring to the one that's just a handle.
I'll put my ear to it.
Finally.
Do you hear anything?
I think so.
Oh, good. I don't know if that's good, actually.
Mira.
What? Well, someone has to be truthful,
Oh, I wish the smaller one with the big hair was strong enough to heal you of this foolishness.
I know the sword's talking at this point.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
you
like,
kind of get it. It's freaking you out a lot.
I don't know what you're on about. Stop talking for the time being. And put it away.
Yeah, doesn't talk again.
Good. I'm glad.
Are you okay? Are you okay now?
Define okay.
Are you hearing multiple voices? Just our voices?
There's your voices, and then there's apparently the swords.
If you want, I could distract you while we travel and just talk.
What are you gonna talk about?
Oh, well, I have so much knowledge on Athena that I can share you my world.
I can show you the world.
You know, maybe we can find something else to talk about.
What the heck?
Gonna talk about Athena. Anyways. So the day goes on. You guys make your way. It's all kind of awkward with Fjorstein's memory being lost. One point, you guys start making your way. You find... as you walk along, you find... you discover a foot trail that cuts through the wilderness.
Lee will pull out her map. Is it on the map?
No?
Okay, judging by the direction, will it lead us towards the winery?
Kind of. You guys are coming up across Provia. You're gonna hit the going down, like the turn you're going to make. You guys are probably a good 2 hours away from that turn. You know the land. This cuts down and potentially could cut across. There's no way of knowing without it.
It's also a foot trail, and we have a wagon. Or cart.
Yeah. Probably take you some finagling, but you could probably get the cart through.
Alright, well. What do you make of this, Sankla? Reenere? Or everyone, really.
Well, the last time we went down
Yeah, how come we weren't
footpath,
mentioned?
it was a rather nasty trap set up.
Yeah.
I think she made sure
And-
not to say me because she knew I would say that.
It's... yeah.
Jeez.
I don't fancy falling in another pit trap, and we also have a
Yeah.
wagon, so... Continue on the road?
It hasn't led us astray before.
Very well. Leah will mark down on her map whereabouts this foot trail was for potential investigation later.
Okay, yeah. You're able to do that.
Luna would like to hold Four's hand if she would let her.
She'll be kind of weirded out about it, but she'll let it happen.
Yeah, able to. It's pretty sweet.
And if we're also worrying about this as some way to be getting people there faster, I can always do a little bit of a shape changing and get at least somebody else there with me early.
Well,
Or would we prefer to just stay as a group?
I think it might be best to stay together.
Alright.
We do have
Especially
the
with-
wine. Really want to keep the wine safe.
Yeah.
Fair point.
And Lee's probably gonna get close to Reenere. Plus, I'm a little worried about Fjord.
Fair point. Fair point.
So you guys make your way. As you guys take the few hours, you get to the turn. You start heading south. The sun begins to fade once more.
Okay. We're about, what, a day away? Half a day?
Half a day.
Half a day? Okay, we're about half a day away. Camp?
Were we all in perfect condition, I might risk the push, but
Yeah. Yeah, I'm concerned about that too.
let's... We'll be one down for watch tonight, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
You can usually pull some extra time, so it's
Oh,
not too crippling.
yeah. I'll pull an extra watch, don't worry. Okay, let's make camp.
You guys pull off to the side, and you find a little area to dig in for the night. you set watches. Anything specific for tonight, or are we just?
Fierstein's gonna go through her pack, see what's different.
It's
Find
very
a book,
much different. Yeah,
read
you would
it,
find.
go to sleep. Find a book,
Okay.
read it, go to sleep, kind of deal.
Okay. It takes you a while to drift off. You're scared for Fierstein. Scared for many specific reasons. But eventually, sleep finds you. Anything else for anybody?
I don't think so.
Just want to get
I
to
would,
relative safety. Oh,
I will pull one of the watches with Lee.
Okay.
okay.
You
And
guys
when
are...
I'm on watch, I don't need to talk to anyone. I just want to sit outside Fjord's tent.
Okay. So, the first 2 watches go by. It's all pretty quiet. And then comes 3rd watch with Lee and Rinneray.
You know, I did want to bring something up.
All right. What's the matter?
Well, I'm not so much sure something's the matter, but something was odd in that last fight, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I do. What's happening to you? I've noticed you're cold. Not personally, but to the touch. And you seem startled by something every now and again, but
You're not wrong. To be honest, I don't think I can explain it. But whatever it is, it's making me stronger.
it is that. And I don't know, it's in this place, unfortunately, I guess we need to pull our power from where we can. But when you came back from that hit, as far as I could tell, you were dead. When the life breathed back into you, it didn't reach your eyes. They were glassy. Are you sure you're all right?
Honestly, I feel different, but not bad.
All right.
I know you're worried about it, and that's kind of why I wanted to bring it up now, just so we didn't have to have this brewing in the background for too long.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of things filed away that seem to be coming to a head right now. Fior being one of them, but that was another, but if you're sure you're all right, or if you feel stronger, then, well, I'll support you in all things, and I just hope you know what you're doing.
Do any of us ever truly know what we're doing?
Fair point.
Wow.
God, I feel like I've been flying my seat in my trousers since we got here. Running from one place to the next. With that bastard up in his castle, keeping an eye on us and popping in for a visit, and now...
Well, I can say at the very least, and I'll kind of quickly put my hand and shake water up into just a little bubble that I'm holding in my hand and just... I at least seem to have a bit of a knack for this.
Well, let's keep watch for a bit. Wake Sankla, then do some stargazing.
Sounds good to me.
With that, you guys finish their watch out, stargazing. And morning comes. As you walk out of your tent, Feuerstein, you're terribly confused how this is a different campsite. How did you guys get in? You remember. Don't remember yesterday at all, but you remember everything else.
Do you remember yesterday?
Oh, you guys are all of a sudden the road's heading south.
Ugh. Where are we?
We're about half a day's walk from the winery. And we will go up to Fjord. How are you feeling today?
Like I missed a day. I don't know.
Just a day.
Yeah.
Do you know what my name is?
You're Luna.
Do you recall the scrap you got in with Mira the other night?
Kicked me real hard in the groin.
Oh, yeah, she remembers.
Okay.
I think you bruised my pelvis, thank you.
Oh, why are you so rude?
Because it hurts.
You hit me hard. You hit me hard too.
I'm gonna flick Mira in the nose. Stop
It was
it.
all in good fun.
How about we're trying to figure out if she's okay right now?
She's okay.
Alright, well. Lee's gonna visibly give off a sigh of relief, but she's gonna get back to tearing down camp, getting ready for the road, because...
Does this happen a lot, Fjordstein?
What?
You know, forgetting.
Just not gonna answer that.
What does she look like?
Just kind of staring off.
Like angry or sad or...
Just kind of just non-responsive.
Fior, we don't want to pry, but you had a bit of an episode yesterday.
That word hits you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You didn't know we were in Barovia. You barely recognized us.
Okay.
Is there something we could use, like, you know, like a keyword or a password or something, where you know we're friends?
None that I can think of.
Something from home, a place you worked, a family pet or a family member's name, something we'd only know from asking you.
I mean, you guys know my last name.
Yeah.
That's something. I don't know. There's not much that goes on or that's happened in my life. Let's just
when we get back to the winery, I'll write a note. You can keep it on you, and I'll tell you to refer to it if something like that happens again.
Okay.
We'll work through it. It'll tell you who we are and that you're in safe hands.
We should also come up with a password, because that's fun too.
Yeah, it's bitter button.
I don't, but yeah, what if that makes her angry? We could have a friendly word or something, you know, because maybe in the future she'll remember that word and think of us.
Come with me for a sec. Lee will pull Mira aside for a minute. I'm not reprimanding you, but if if
It
you're
really seems like you are.
no, I'm really not. But if
Okay.
you're forgot everything that happened recently, any password we create today, she might not remember.
True, but maybe in the future she'll go back to this day.
We're
Or
hoping,
after.
but at this point, Sankla's note plan seems to be like our best option.
That is a good one, but I also like my password one too.
Okay, well,
Who knows? Maybe
we will
she'll be
come up with
like, I don't want to check my pocket. I just want to cut you. And then we could yell it. You know, the power of words.
All right, well, you have a fair point. And Lee will
2
come back.
plans.
Power word jog memory.
Or at the very least, power word stun.
Also, did you get down on your knee?
No.
Okay, good. Because
No,
I will
'cause
punch you.
She would kick you in the
Lee
crotch.
knows not to do that with Mira. Lee knows.
Yeah, so you guys make your way. After good 4 or 5 hours on the road, and the winery comes with you.
Does it look safe? Or does it look like it got destroyed?
It's fairly safe. As you start your approach, you can see people gathered around, probably about 300 feet away from the winery, under people standing there around what seems to be a grave.
Oh no.
Alright,
As you slowly approach, you can see all the Were-Raven, Alec, but most of all you see Irina standing at the front of everyone.
Oh no.
I think I know what the answer's gonna be, but do I see Davin?
Yes.
Oh,
Do
But
we
we
see
don't
her
see
brother?
Isaac.
Do we see Ismark anywhere?
You do not see Ismark.
Isaac, whatever.
Isaac.
Ismark is her other brother.
Yeah,
You do not
Yeah,
see.
he's all the way back.
You do not see Ismark. To be fair, you don't see him.
fair enough.
Alright,
Do not see Isaac.
alright. Lee's
You
got
see
the...
Irina. She's standing there, head down, staring, gun in hand, her fingers white from the grip she keeps on it. You guys are about 50 feet away.
Okay, Lee will start her approach and hand on the stone in her bag, and approach respectfully.
In her bag or her pocket? Otherwise, she's
Uh,
like this.
Okay, pocket, I guess. Yeah.
She's got
Right.
long arms.
I'm used to having a messenger bag.
No worries. You guys approach, and you can see the recently buried grave. Above it, you see a grave marker, the shape of a cross, and across it you see the word Isaac. You see Irina, tears fall down her stoic face. She doesn't move, but the tears are obvious. Suddenly you hear a voice you all recognize, have not heard a long time. As, seemingly out of nowhere, a lady in all red walks forward. I'm sorry for your loss. You hear the clear voice of Madame Eve. She walks up and stands next to Irina. He gave himself for you. Man born without a soul cannot live in normal world. And for a long time his heart was loss of his sister. But recently he found something. Someone to believe in him. And as the man with no soul was believed in, I believe he gained a spirit. There she stands, arm over Irina, as Irina still unflinchingly won't. What would you like to do?
I think for now, Leah's going to keep her distance, more or less flattened by the wave of guilt.
I would like to walk up to the grave.
Okay.
Does she look at me or anything?
She does. Glancing. It's very... not impersonal, but she doesn't acknowledge you being there. She's just in her own right now. She looks at you, she looks back, hands still white on the grip of her gun.
I'm going to take a hold of my holy symbol and go to reach to put my hand onto the mound. Does she react at all? No? Okay, then I'm just gonna do that and just gonna say some words and pray for him.
And you do. She does not stop you.
I'll just talk about his fighting spirit, how important his sister was to him, and how I understand that too, and how he will continue to fight into the afterlife.
As you do, the glow fades from your hand. And people have started to leave. Alec was one of the first to have it. Slowly, the Keepers of the Feather all make... Finally, Madame Eva. Good luck, child. She kind of starts walking off into the distance, kind of into the woods. She's not more than a few seconds before Irina stands there, stoic in her grief, stoic in her watch.
Sonkla will weave his way through the crowd that's leaving, come up beside Irina, just lay a hand on her shoulder.
With that, for the first time, Irina looks over. She sees you. Your eyes meet, and she falls into your arms, weeping.
Little holder. It's not easy losing family.
No. You would think that we get used to it. You never do.
Be more of a tragedy if we ever did. It'd mean they took something far more important from us if we ever stopped caring about losing people.
I wished to protect my brother when I left for the village. I guess this is fate's cruel joke.
If I've learned anything about the people that you hold close to you, that you want to protect, it's that they tend to be a bunch of stubborn asses. They want the same thing from you. They'll put themselves into stupid situations to save your life, and you're going to do the same. Figure that's about as close to family as you're ever going to get.
Thank you, Sonkla.
I'm sure he never wanted to see you hurt.
No. With this, she's going to not talk much more. Cry in your arm.
He'll stand and offer a few more words here and there, but mostly just stand.
What's everyone else doing with Sankla? Talk to Irina.
Lena would like to make her way up to the grave and take a flower out of her hair and put it on the mound.
Of course. And you...
Say a couple words silently to herself.
Sure, she's just gonna approach the grave and just stand around. Bow her head.
It's a hard moment for everyone. After an hour, Irina will start to rise herself, stand and rise. How was your trip? Were you successful?
We managed to recover the stone, and Tabula Saga shouldn't bother Barovia anymore.
Good. You should go speak to Davin. I wish to leave here.
Yeah. Let's get you out of here.
Alright.
I will go get my stuff ready.
We'll go find Davin then.
As you guys start heading back, you can see that something happened here. You get stuff of it, but you do see on the top of the winery there is mounted gun. And you see what you can only assume is bullet holes peppering the walkway to the winery.
I just had a question. I'm not sure if I can do this or not, but when she was talking about she was gonna go get her stuff and can I get kind of a sense of whether she's gonna ditch us or not?
Yeah. Roll insight.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's not good. It's a 12.
12? I don't think she's gonna ditch you. Not sure, but...
Is Alec around?
He left a while ago.
Damn it. Do we pass anyone on the way?
Just people working in the field at this point. And people still making a return. Roll a perception.
I'm looking for, one of the grandkids or whatever, someone I've kind of seen around. Wow, 2! Someone else do this, because I'm shit at it.
You've seen people and you understand that they're all kind of family.
Okay, I'll just point at one.
Point of note, Lee probably made a note of where Davin went and followed after him when he left the ceremony.
He headed back towards the winery.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pull one aside.
Yeah?
You seem so trustworthy. Can you, just, help our friend if she needs anything, but, just, let us know if she takes off or anything without us?
I don't think you have to worry about that too much, but...
Yeah, we just want to make sure, she's really upset right now. Get her.
Yeah, I know, her brother died.
Yeah, he did, thank you.
Yeah.
Just let us know, we shouldn't be long.
Alright.
Alright, thank you.
You make your way up to the winery.
Yes.
Kind of come in. You find kind of one of the main rooms. You do see Davin. Kind of seem mournful. Oh, hello there. But, how fared you?
We were successful. And Lee is going to pull the stone out and hand it to him.
My goodness.
Also,
what you've done for us is...
Baba Lysaga lies dead.
Today is not a happy day.
No, it is not. But there is at least some good news
But
there.
I cannot show my joy that feel for how you've done for us. But know that I... Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, grandfather. Here, another one. Buried in the North Field. Of course! Of course. And he'll run off.
Alas, we did not find... That was the only stone we found there. But...
Two is enough for now.
2 is better than none.
Yes. What do you plan on doing now?
Take Irina to Krezik. Try and get her to safety. Vallaki is close to us. We're not going to leave her here. It paints too much of a target on your backs.
Yes, well...
And innocents suffer. And Lee's going to probably nod back towards the grave.
Yes.
But
I wish you safe journey.
thank you.
Take care of that girl. She's lost.
I shall. What happened, if I may ask?
Our Dark Lord appeared He demanded we let him in. Take the girl. We refused. Fought back. Used what she built for us. Nothing against. Finally, when he got to the door, her brother took up sword in hand. He looked at his sister and said, "I will protect you." First words I ever heard him say. He got a few good hits in. Strahd overpowered him. Got his sturdy claws around him. And he snapped his neck. She watched it happen. I fear that our Dark Lord thought that that was enough for the night.
Thank you for telling me.
Of course.
Well, can't say I will avenge him and those you have lost here, or I'll die trying. Thank you for looking after her.
Of course. Done a great deal for us. We were honored. Just wish we could have done more.
You kept her safe. That's all we could have asked. I know you have agents in and around the countryside, and Summon Valaki, and Lee's gonna fish around in her bag. If you could perchance get a message out to a friend in there. Just a fellow by the name of Rictavio. He's gonna hand over the card. Give him that card and say, the roads are rough. And Valaki is closed. But hopefully he'll understand my meaning.
Of course. Of course. I'll do that. You'll pocket the card.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I best be getting going soon. Is Irene upstairs getting her stuff?
Well, actually, he points out the window. They're like loading stuff into a cart.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, she probably wants to get going too. All right, well. Thank you for everything you've done, Davin.
Please, nothing can be done. Brought hope back to Barovia. At least blissful drunkenness back to...
I'll take one or the other. All right.
Of course.
Take care of yourself and your family.
I will.
All right. And Lee will exit the winery.
You too. You guys start getting everything packed up.
Can I give my sister's hand a squeeze, please?
Of course. Give a good squeezing.
Just
squeeze
glad
back.
she's here with me.
And you all start making your way towards Krezek.
On the way
Yes.
out... Oh, sorry, there's one more thing Lee wanted to do.
Of course.
On the way out, Lee will walk over to the grave and stand at it. Bow her head. Then take something out of her bag and place it on the grave.
Okay.
It's the pendant that was Finn's. And without a word, she'll go back and join the others.
Okay.
I thought
Your
you were
days-
gonna put her axe.
Your days are quiet as you make your way. Not much is said. But eventually you find yourself at the gates of Krezek once more.
Let's, I think you should probably do the talking this time around, Zonkla.
Yeah, a couple of you didn't ingratiate yourself too well last time, unfortunately.
I am on the back of the cart looking away from the city, just grumbling.
I think we all don't really like this place very much.
Wow. You guys look rough.
Oh, great.
Perez wasn't quite as hospitable as we were hoping.
Who goes to Perez? Perez is terrible. The swamp.
Well, you know, we're doing the tourist thing, right?
Thought my suggestion was you get wine.
Right, well, we thought maybe, you know, everyone around here wasn't so fond of Perez. It was nicer than it was. We were terribly, terribly wrong. So we stopped by the Wizards of the Wine on our way back, and turns out they had a shipment for you.
Oh, shipment. Cool, cool, cool. I guess you'll be wanting to talk to Burgermeister.
Well, I imagine he'd be the one to be dealing with all of that.
Well, you know, we should go get him then, but... You know, me and my, guards... You know, we've been without a bottle of wine in forever.
Well, we'll make sure that when you guys count them, because we need an extra set of eyes that they're all there.
Get the Burgermeister. Yeah, go get him.
You seem like fine gentlemen. You'll help us carry them, right? To make sure they all get to where they're going.
Of course, with that cart. So convenient. I also see you hiding back there. That's probably a good choice. Yeah, he didn't like you.
So
Y'all seem really gloomy. Liven it up a bit.
Well, we had to make sure the wine got here. Once we're inside, though.
Yeah, party. I got it, yeah.
Yeah.
So, as Brian sits there and kind of talks your ear off for the next 10, 15 minutes, eventually, the Burgermeister shows up. Oh, it's you again.
It's us.
What do you want?
Well, a great deal of things, but today we'd really appreciate access to the city.
But, we went over this last time.
Right, which is why we came back with a shipment of wine.
Wine, you say?
This is the winery. They're back into business.
Alright. Well.
Same deal as last time.
With that, you start hearing the creaking of the door slowly opens. And the gates of Kresnik open towards.
Woot.
Does anybody not feel super excited to be here? Also, we have bad records with cities.
We'll try not to mess this one up.
Yeah,
luckily, we will
get political.
Find out your record with cities next Monday.
There it is. Ooh, boy.
I forget, is Kresik the really tall one? It's got a really tall tower or something, right?
It has the Abbey of St. Markovich, which is
It's been a couple
top
of
of a
weeks.
hill.
Oh, an abbey, right, yes,
5
nothing
minutes
go
into
wrong
going into
here.
Kresik, Luna's
They have
setting a
a
house on fire. Lee's breaking somebody's arm. Mira's telling somebody about
Not arm,
Athena.
jaw.
You know there's an abbey, right? I'm gonna go there for sure.
Yeah.
Why do you preach to the people you're least likely to convert? They already have a belief.
She has to convert everyone.
Everyone!
But she starts with the hardest people.
She likes a
I know.
challenge.
She targets the people that are like, I follow somebody. She's like, but do you?
Did you know your choices are wrong?
Also, I feel like there's some individuals I might have had an effect on. You know that guy that
Oh,
was
an effect
really
for
hot?
sure, yes.
Yes.
I guarantee you've had an effect.
Good.
Oh, goodness.
I can guarantee you've had an effect.
It's been an effect, all right.
Good.
Well, we talked about so much, and yet there is still so much to talk about.
Man.
We wanted downtime, and we only spent half of it, because, oh boy.
As soon as we got into town and there was someone dead at the winery. No.
Oh.
Well, guys, I had fun.
Oh, it was great.
Oh, so did I.
That was a good time.
But thanks for hanging out with us. As it is, Mondays, a lot of fun. We got a lot more fun stuff coming your way. Again, we have a winner for that. This beautiful dice set right here. This little green one for St. Patrick. So the direct message has gone out?
What?
Direct message has gone out to that?
Yes, it has.
The winner. I don't remember the name. She showed me once. Instagram names. They're hard to remember.
Privian. Privian?
Private.
Privian? Privian?
Congratulations, and check us out for more stuff in the future. We're not going to be the last contest we run. That'd be ridiculous.
Always the winner.
Outside of that, we do have podcasts are coming back. I've had some struggling on personal level getting podcasts done. So Ashton has amazingly stepped up and has been editing some of the back catalog that we created.
Oh boy.
And episode 11 and 12 are up there now, with 13, 14 to come. So go check them out. Fortunately, one of them was our live one, and the audio is a little rough, but we're getting there. But thanks for hanging out with us, and as I like to say, stay cool, guys.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Good evening, everyone.